No, I'm gonna mute myself so I don't end up making a bunch of background noise.
Yeah, you're real low, Don.
Why am I not getting a picture?
I lost something. I don't know what I did.
Well, we can hear you and see you.
You can?
Yeah.
I I don't know what I did. I don't see you. I don't have any. All it says is Zoom on here.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
You can probably hear
There's Jim.
right here, can't you, Gary?
You got to get in closer. You're right in here.
Here, I'm gonna spill my coffee. I'm still not there. There
There you
I am. Pardon me.
2, 3.
Is that Margie?
You got to quit moving around
Well, I'm trying to drink my coffee.
or get up closer. Let's see here. Admit.
I don't know. I'm here
Darn
and gone. I'm a ghost.
Yeah. Once in a while.
I think he did this on purpose.
There we go. All right.
Hello.
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 Nobody's home.
Guys,
Hi.
There's Gloria. Let's see here. So you got to come up a lot closer.
Well, I could sit on the keyboard if that would help.
No. I just want to make room for Bernie here.
Where is he?
He's right here. See?
Oh. Oh, God.
why does Terry keep disappearing?
Well, that's her.
She's making me nervous.
Makes me
If she
nervous too.
sits, if she sat still, she'd be okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, she's drinking coffee or something. She can't sit still.
See, if I, even when I talk, it's not synced. It's not live.
That's because we have.
What is it they say when you put
Company.
it on? So I'm delayed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want any potty words or anything. too.
No, I guess
Terry
not.
disappeared.
I'll just drink my coffee.
I'll tell Bernie to go home and we'll do it without.
Maybe that's what it is. Bernie's doing it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lean on you. Oh,
Oh, shoot.
Hey, Carolyn, how you feeling?
Oh, my gosh.
turn
This
it on.
Mhm.
Not
gotta go
particularly great.
bad.
Oh, no.
Working at it.
What?
Wow.
No, Bernie. No.
Oh,
She's chasing the cats.
Oh.
We had a circumstance where a neighbor brought two kittens that somebody left by the side of the road, and so
Aw.
brought them over to us, and we adopted them. And our older cat still not used to them.
Oh.
Guys, where are you? Oh, my God.
Wonder what happened to Larry Shaw.
Who knows?
He's not showing his picture. He doesn't want to be seen.
I see Larry's picture. He's just not. He's
Yeah.
not.
He doesn't have his camera on.
Oh.
unmuted now.
Larry, you got to put your camera on.
How you doing, Gloria?
I'm doing fine, hanging in there.
Well, that's all we can do.
That is all we can do.
Yeah,
There you go,
we're
Rick.
diagnosed with different things, but we're just hanging with it.
We don't go out very often. I mean, Rick goes to work every day, but I don't go out very often.
No, we just the main things we need to go to.
Right, right.
When we had Christmas for our children, instead of having all three of them at the same time, we had them every a different day, each one of them,
Yeah,
and their families, because we just was just too leery of putting them all together.
right.
Hey, John, you can keep your video on, but we're only seeing a portion of you.
We don't see any of
What
it.
part are you seeing?
Oh, the bad part.
Just,
I've got my pants on.
well, that's good. That's a start.
We just
That's
want
a
to see your
start.
face.
In the iPad, whoever's on iPad, we don't know who you are.
I'm on iPad.
Oh, Owen?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it says iPad, so we don't
My
know.
laptop, it won't come up on my laptop for some reason.
No.
Rick had a hard time getting ours on today too.
Huh.
I hit the join the meeting thing and it just won't do it.
Huh.
Oh, Jason.
If I talk, see.
Yeah.
Mhm.
When it don't,
Okay. We move people. She moved from one side to the other.
I don't know what happened, but everybody switched positions.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, that happens.
I showered this morning.
And Gary, you went away someplace. I don't know where you and Terry went.
We'll be back.
Okay.
Give us a minute.
It's changing cameras here. There we go.
There, you're back.
Camera,
Yeah.
that's scary.
Okay.
So I put this out to a whole bunch of people, but not
There's
too many
Owen.
here.
Yeah.
I see Owen down there.
Hi, Larry Shaw.
Hello.
Hi, Larry. We can finally see you.
Yep, I had to go let the dog in.
Yeah. Well, who let them out? Who let the dogs out?
I did, and I forgot she was out there. And I said, I can't leave her out the whole hour, so I got to. She's not used to being outside. That'd be too cold for her.
Okay, so we're waiting on John.
Why? What are you waiting on me for?
We want
Oh,
to see your
'cause-
picture.
We don't see your picture.
Maybe we don't want to.
Wait. Can't do that.
We thought we'd have more people, but
I don't know, but it's hard to grow during a pandemic, isn't it?
yeah.
It sure is.
Yeah.
I've been giving Zoom lessons and all kinds of lessons to like our Kiwanis members and everything. Same thing. There's John.
Hey,
Hey.
this is my first Zoom meeting night, so this is all new to me.
This is your first one?
First one.
Well, you're doing
Great,
great.
yeah,
There you are.
yes.
Okay.
You're doing great. I'm just waiting for others to come on.
See, the cats are all
Or
over us.
Owen can
See
start
him.
whenever he wants, I guess.
Well, do we have Margie here yet?
Nope.
no Margie yet.
And we need her. She's still treasurer technically for right now.
Yeah. I guess she's I don't know. Let me check the phone because sometimes
What are you eating, Rick Parker?
Ice cream bar.
Oh,
You
no.
better not eat all the grandson's ice cream.
and you're not sharing?
He eats all the grandson's ice cream and then they come over and they're like, Graham, where's our ice cream?
You locked me in the perfect room.
Yeah. He's in the
You
boys'
don't want to run
snack
their
room.
dinner, do you, Rick?
Let me
What
send
story,
Margie a
Rick?
message.
What you
As you're
got?
trying, go ahead.
Thought of you
What?
yesterday, Gloria.
Huh?
I thought of you yesterday. We stopped into this little antique place. It was almost empty, so we went in. They had a Mr. and Mrs. Mickey Mouse, and they were all dressed as Santa and Mrs. Santa, and they lit up and they played music.
They're about 2 feet
Aw.
high.
They were really cool.
Where were
Uh-oh,
they? Where
there's
are
Mickey
they
Mouse.
at?
You're okay.
Where
Okay.
was it?
We're-
Larry's putting Mickey Mouse
We're
out
I
waiting.
see
there.
Mickey
Okay.
Mouse.
Bye.
I think it's called Country Antiques and something or other. It's on 52.
Okay. What city?
Where is
By
it?
Thorntown.
Thorntown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, Rick can find anything.
Yeah.
He
I-
travels a lot.
I just talked to Margie. She says she's in the process of getting on.
Okay,
Okay.
let's give her a couple minutes and we'll get started here in a couple minutes.
Okay.
How are you, Jim Hollander?
There she
Doing
is.
good, doing good. So Gloria, you guys went down 52. Did you get to Morristown?
Terry and Gary went down 52, not me.
Yeah.
Well,
We didn't go to
No,
Morristown.
Get to Morristown, try the Copper Kettle Inn.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that
Okay.
place.
Oh, that's good.
Good food.
That is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Margie's on. She's not showing us her video yet.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
Okay. We're hanging.
I'm here.
We see that.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
gonna
looking.
have to find that theme music to the Brady Bunch. You know.
Yeah.
Here's the story.
Margie, at the bottom of your
I
picture
know.
there. Go over there to the camera. There you are.
Yes.
Hi, Margie.
Hi there. How are you guys?
Wonderful.
Okay.
Is Mr.
Okay.
Is Mr. Wozak there too?
He'll be here in just a few.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Change the
Yep.
the words.
Ice cream's done.
There you go.
Let's see.
Mhm. Oh, here.
Okay, we got to change the words to that.
Yeah. We should come up with something. That would be great.
Yeah.
Will you sing
Okay.
it, Gloria?
What?
You could sing it. You know, we could tape it then.
Oh no. Oh no. Gloria does no singing out loud. No.
Hey, babe, when you get a chance, would you grab the tripod thing? I don't know where you put it.
I got a couple more haircuts. I'll be back to my normal hair.
Okay, we ready to get started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For you.
Okay, well, I'm calling the meeting to order. And we'll go with Jim doing the
Hang on
Santa
one
Claus oath.
second.
All righty.
Hang on.
Everybody ready? I will seek knowledge to be well versed in the mysteries of bringing Christmas cheer and goodwill to all the people that I encounter in my journeys and travels.
I shall
be dedicated to hearing the secret dreams of both children and adults. I understand that the true and only gift I can give as Santa is myself. I acknowledge that some of the requests I will hear will be difficult and sad. I know in these difficulties there lies an opportunity to bring a spirit of warmth, understanding, and compassion.
I know
the real reason for the season, and know that I am blessed to be a part of it.
I
realize I belong to a brotherhood,
will be supportive,
honest, and show fellowship with my peers. I promise to use my powers to create happiness, love, and make fantasies come to life in the true sincere tradition of the Santa Claus.
I pledge
Myself to these principles as a dedicated
gift
giver of Myra.
Okay.
I'm sorry, next time I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, that'd be good for us.
Good idea, because I can't look at that and this too.
Okay.
Let's do the Mrs. Claus oath.
Okay, I don't have that in front of me.
I don't have that one either.
Well, ladies, I solemnly pledge myself in the spirit of St. Nicholas to maintain and advance my vocation
Okay.
as a conveyor of the true meaning of Christmas to all that I may meet in my journeys and travels. I will devote myself in bringing a loving loyalty to Santa Claus legend and will do all in my power to encourage the sentiment that is truly better to give than to receive. I will use my knowledge and love for Christmas to be a part of the magic of the season and to be partners with Santa Claus in bringing love, joyful and happy holidays to all. I will seek to be enchanting wonder of each new day and see that the wonder in each child's eyes that I visit. I know that being Mrs. Claus is a gift that I can give to children of all age, and by undertaking this role, I promise to create special memories to the best of my abilities for all that I encounter.
I like that, Jim. Hey, could you send that to me as well?
Sure. Got the elf oath too.
It's what?
I got.
Oh, I have the Santa Claus oath.
I've got the one for the elf too.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Jim, why don't you send those to me too, so I can put it on a screen next time?
Will do.
Thanks.
Don't leave me out.
Didn't want you.
We'll get it out to everybody.
I was gonna say, when you send it, you might as well send it to everybody and copy it.
Okay, am I ready to read the notes, guys?
Yeah, let's go
Yeah, I think that's it.
Phone, I need that for the.
What?
secretary report.
Okay. Is it the treasurer report or the secretary?
Secretary first.
Hi, Dorothy. Okay. So, where do I start? First in business. Owen opened the Zoom meeting. Meeting minutes was read by me. Treasurer report by Margie. Do I need to say the balances and stuff, or is that for Margie to say?
It's not much difference. It doesn't matter. You can.
Well, they are a normal.
Just read what you have in the minutes, Gloria.
Okay.
The minutes that you sent us, this is for the meeting of August 22nd, 2020, right?
No,
November.
November the 8th,
Oh,
2020.
November the 8th, okay.
Okay. Okay, so treasury report from Margie Wolzak with balance as of 11/8/20, $3,087.40. Deposits, $50 from Rick Parker's uncle and $27.66 from Amazon, and was asked to send this information to Gary. Gloria approved and Jim seconded the motion. Okay, new business. School for next year was decided that we would wait until March to talk about this with a tentative date for September. Larry Shaw is doing a charitable event that the event would send us a check direct. Margie will look into Kroger's and Target and get applications in for donation to our group. Jim Hollinger to send out info on new members for us to look at and give our individual opinions back to him. This was per Don Retwick. Jim Hollinger recommended grandfathering into background checks from 2019 until September 2021. Gary Beeling put in the motion, Rick Parker seconded the motion and approved. January, February, March is election of all officers and one board member, Don Retwick, and election is to be put on a private page by 12. Gary Beeling talked about virtual Santa visits. Gary Beeling moved the meeting to be adjourned and Owen seconded the motion and all approved. The meeting was adjourned at 2:50. And that's what I have.
Okay.
I'll move approval of the minutes.
Okay.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I
Okay. Let's move to the treasurer's report now.
Okay, as of that date, we have had 2 months, which would have been December and January, which we have, it's always a month behind. We now have $3,000
$62.54 in our account. And we had a additional Wix payment for our website of $16 is the only thing that it shows on there since November. We must not get our amounts from Amazon every month because there's nothing on there for the December one. So my guess is maybe in January we'll have another Amazon, because I've spoke to 2 or 3 people and I know they're using it as well as we have been when we've ordered anything through Amazon. So I'm guessing we'll have a plus from Amazon.
Margie, what
Hopefully.
was the cents on the balance?
54.
So it's 3,062.54.
That's correct.
And the website is what?
It's our, well, it goes to a company called Wix, Wix.com.
And how much do we pay a month? Is it 15 or 16?
$16.
Okay. Okay. What's next, Owen?
Okay, somebody want to make a motion?
Oh, I approve the treasury report. Is that what I'm supposed to say?
Yeah.
I move that we accept the report as given.
Okay. All in favor?
Legally,
Aye.
best before you.
All
vote.
right.
Legally, you should accept a treasurer's report.
Can't hear him.
subject to audit. Not because we don't.
What'd he say?
Authority, but that is.
Every so often,
Can you guys hear Dawn? I can't hear
you,
you.
Don.
Okay.
The legal way to accept the treasurer's report is to accept it as presented. subject to audit.
We still
I can't hear Don
We
either.
can't hear. The microphone evidently is away from you. We can't hear anything you're saying.
All right, we'll try it again. This is the legal way.
oh, you're gonna sit there. I'll take care of it.
Really need my whole body in it.
It's not gonna be.
He needs to keep his head up. When you have his head up, you can hear him.
Yeah. Now try it again, Don.
Don't you love these Zoom meetings?
Put your head up, Don.
Must be this. I didn't have trouble with the jingle ring.
Okay.
I said the proper way to accept a treasurer's report is to accept it as presented, subject to audit. Assuming there's no question of it today. And there
He's
is.
explaining the
I
proper
can't
way
hear
to
it.
do it.
I know. Can you hear it?
Cutting out.
Yeah, let me, what Don's saying is the proper way to accept the report is someone makes a motion that the report is accepted as written. Someone seconds it, and then we vote on it.
No.
Oh, he's shaking his head.
I thought that's what we
Should be
used to do.
accepted, subject to audit. You said.
I'm treasurer of Our Lady's Aid, and
Oh.
it has to be subject to audit, because at the end of the year or whenever they decide to audit your books, that's how they go about doing it.
Fine.
Okay.
We can hear you
Motion.
really
I move we
good.
accept it.
Really?
So the motion should be, I move we accept it subject to audit.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the way it would be.
Then I make that motion that we accept that report is given, subject to audit.
I'll second that motion.
Okay, all in favor?
For clarification,
Aye.
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 Hey, can you guys do me a favor? Because I have to write this down. So whoever makes the motion, can you say, I, Jim? And
Okay.
whoever seconds it, I,
Oh,
Rick, okay? So
That's
I
a
can
good
write it
idea.
down.
Jim made
Because
the
I'm not
motion.
looking at you guys while I'm writing and I don't know who's saying all the motions and stuff.
And I thought a woman could multitask.
I am multitasking. I'm watching the IU game, listening to you guys and writing.
It's not gonna be.
Well, I don't know about that IU game, Gloria, but you can record Zoom too. So you'll have all this. If you push a little thing, you can record it. So
Can
you'll have
record
the
it.
whole meeting on recording. You can go back to review.
Oh,
it.
I see the record button down here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the little
It's already
red
Right
button.
down at the bottom below.
Yeah.
I am recording it and I will send it out to everybody on here when it's done.
Okay.
Hey, Don Reckwick, I think it's maybe your earpiece is not letting you talk, because when Carolyn talks, I can hear her.
I don't have no earpiece.
No, that's what I'm saying. I can hear you fine, but we can't hear Don.
I'll
Oh,
try it that way.
Well,
okay, I'm recording it now,
Cool.
I think.
No,
Just so
she's Don. He
nobody-
doesn't have much of a voice.
That is the normal
He doesn't have a
process.
good voice.
No,
Trust Margie.
he has a better voice than that.
Not worried
that's
about
his
Margie
voice.
going to Brazil or someplace with the money.
With all the money.
Okay.
Still clear.
Did you hear him?
No.
Yeah.
No,
Can hear you fine, but can't hear Don for some reason.
Go and trade seats?
Because, no, because you were your sentence where I have to move.
Okay. I got lost.
There you go.
Now, at this point, at place, and
Oh,
can you hear
yeah.
me better now?
Yeah, now.
That's it.
Well, the mic is somewhat directional. I had no trouble with on Jingle Ring when I said it this time. But I said it's not because we don't trust Margie. I don't think she's going to Argentina on those few dollars. But that's
No.
just the normal, that is the normal
Yeah.
That's fine.
way to do it. That's all.
That's what we should be doing the proper
Yes.
way, right?
Okay, well, let's go next to old business.
Well,
What's our old business?
Somebody has to read it.
I, for one, I was supposed to go to Kroger's and Target. And I didn't
was
get
too.
there.
Me either.
So I do have the information and I haven't taken it over to them yet.
Well, you do
It's,
have to.
the same thing, Amazon. Pardon?
Okay, the one thing you do have to have, which I didn't have, you have to have a letterhead with your
Yes, I have that.
organization.
Yep.
Okay, well, I didn't have that for the ones I was going to see. And so you do have to have it on letterhead as far as your request.
Okay. Gary, can you send that to her as well?
Sure. Which ones were you gonna see, Margie?
I thought I was supposed to do the Kroger, man.
that's what the paperwork from last month said. It said Margie was doing the Kroger and the Target.
Okay.
So Margie, are you gonna do that?
If Rick
can,
wants to
actually
do the Target, I can do the Kroger.
Okay, so Rick's doing Target.
I mean, if that's good with Rick.
That's fine.
We really should have a
I can send you
letter.
the information I got too.
We should really have a, just a form letter that you submit to any place like that.
Okay.
It should actually be a form letter that is written and that we agree upon as far as,
Kroger is just an application online.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
You can do it that way. That'll be better.
I wonder if Target is too.
I
can
can,
do
you know, let me check online for both of them and I'll let you know. If we need to do it in person, I'll get back to you.
Okay.
I know whenever I was with Santa America and I was going around, trying to drum up toys, whenever I'd go to Walmart or Kmart, anything like that, the first thing they asked me was my bona fides. They needed something in writing saying who I was, was with and what it was for. And they won't give anything unless you have that.
Right, that's what I'm getting at. So
That's if you're asking
for
for
photo ID too.
But I think that's if you're asking for money or
That's if you're
That was
asking.
toys or anything. That was
that's-
for anything.
That's different.
That's if you're asking for the toys or something. If you want to join the community rewards programs,
That's different.
I think we can do it online. I mean, I know I've done it with the Kiwanis for Kroger online. So let me check into that. I don't know about Target.
okay.
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 Okay, any other old business?
We don't have a whole lot of business going on
No.
right now, do we?
Oh,
Been quiet.
new business.
Well, wait a minute, there was in the old business,
Okay.
you had, Gloria, didn't you have something in there about the school? Or was that we were gonna
We
talk
were-
later on?
we were gonna talk about the school thing in March.
Okay,
See how the vaccinations go and everything, and then we were gonna decide about the school thing in March.
okay.
So at least that's what it says.
And I haven't received any additional applications, so there wasn't anything to send out.
Okay.
Oh, so speaking of that, we need to go through, because it's January, we need to go through and, I mean, I don't know what you guys want to do, but last year we didn't have any meetings hardly, but we had Zoom meetings. So I don't know if we want to get rid of people that didn't come to Zoom meetings or what, but we need to decide that too, right?
We did have a little discussion about that at one time.
Well, we discussed the grandfathering in with the background checks and stuff, but I don't think we specifically said continuing membership.
Right. I mean, so whatever you guys think, but there are several people that are still on our list that we haven't seen for a couple of years, right?
Right.
Do we have a list, an act or a list of all the people that we believe are members? Or is it just those people that are on the Facebook private website?
That's what I think it is.
It's on the private website.
Yes.
Only those people that are on the Facebook private website.
Yeah, private website.
Okay,
So see,
It
this
shows
is another
37.
thing. If they aren't on there and they wanted to be a member, they aren't getting this Zoom meeting, so they don't even know we're having this meeting.
On the private website, they know about it.
Yeah, on the private website they do.
Right. But
Yeah,
I'm
it's-
saying, you know,
Well,
You're not-
basically, if they want to be part of the group, they need to be on the website also.
but they
Right.
can't be on the website unless they
Come
you
for
know,
one time for a
Yeah.
year. That's right.
But this particular meeting, being an election of officers and stuff, you need to be a member to vote and everything. So I can see where this one wouldn't necessarily be a public announcement and invitation.
But wouldn't you
Rich
announce?
Klarner commented on our posts just now. So he was supposed to be in the Zoom meeting today too.
Who was that?
Rich Klarner.
Rich Klarner?
Uh-huh.
we did we did send this out to everybody that's on the Facebook private website or private page. Okay,
Right.
we did not post it on the public page. So Margie, if there's somebody that wants information there on the public page and they want to join, then we'll move them to the private page.
Right. So I guess the question is, are we gonna do the grandfather thing like we did the background and keep everybody that's on that page for this year? Since again, we're starting out in a pandemic year. I mean, I don't know.
Well, the way I look at it, we've told everybody on the private page about the meetings. It's been posted several times. Gary sent out a mass email to everybody on the private page. I mean, there's no reason, if they're not attending, we don't need to keep them in the group. Now, the background check and insurance, different story, because people have been out of work and stuff. That's a different story. But I mean, I've seen these other people in other groups posting and they don't come to our meetings.
Right.
So I don't see why we should grandfather that for another year for them.
Well, then I guess we should have somebody write all those names off of the private website. And maybe the next time we need to agree or disagree on who shouldn't
think
be
they
in our
need-
group anymore.
I think they need to be contacted and
Yes.
let known that that's what's going to happen. Just because this is not really the same format as going to a meeting.
No,
Right.
it's really not.
No, it's
And
not.
some people don't do the Zoom, some people don't, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I
See,
agree.
I have to disagree with you. Even the state has approved electronic meetings for legal business. So this
Well, right.
is a legitimate meeting.
I'm not
For
saying that it
everybody,
isn't a
everybody.
legitimate meeting. I'm just saying there's some people out there that don't Zoom, or there's some people out. So so are you going to say that because they don't do that, they can't be a part of the group if they've been a part of the group? That's all I'm saying.
There's some people who don't do Facebook either.
Right.
But how many people don't have a smartphone nowadays? And you
It's-
can do this on a smartphone.
I know I'm on the smartphone right now. It's just the idea that
I
you
will, I will,
My problem is, as Gloria said, you have people that haven't, even before we went into this
Right.
pandemic.
Right.
situation,
Right.
haven't been available or visible for what period of time? But rather,
no, I kind of agree with that. I think
somewhere you
that if they
gotta
were
draw a
active,
line in the sand, and they either have to cut bait and fish or get off the boat.
I will get the list of all of the people that are on the private Facebook page, and I will send that out to all of you. And maybe at that point, we can divide it up and say, okay, Gloria, you take these 5, Don, you take these 5, whatever. And let's call them, see what their intentions are, and then let's thin out the page. If they don't want to be part of it, let's get rid of them off that private page. They can be on the public page, but
Right.
the private page, we need to just keep to members.
Right.
Yep.
I would agree. I would agree with that.
Yeah, we need to. I mean, if they're not participating, we don't need them here.
Right.
But
And we're
it
giving them plenty of.
is unusual circumstances.
I agree, it is. I know it is, but I mean, still.
Right.
I mean, we've
Because
had
I
people.
still don't see us getting together for a good while.
But if somebody needs help on Zoom or getting on Zoom or something, I mean, they can contact some of us and we can help them.
Yeah.
Right. Right. I agree. I mean, I see no reason why we shouldn't call and tell them what's going on. And then whether they want to help us or they don't want to help us.
Hey, this is the first time I've ever did a Zoom and to get on there. I mean, even a dummy like me got on there.
I wasn't gonna say that out loud, but yeah, what is
Okay.
Good job, John.
I put that.
It took me a while to
That
get
was
the
that
recording thing where my picture was on there, but yeah, it's pretty simple. I mean, people shouldn't be afraid to try it.
No, it's not hard to do.
So we'll put when we call them that even John got on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we have this in the form of a motion?
Yeah.
So who's
I
making the
think it's going to be great. I mean, like I said, we need to get more worker bees in here.
Right.
Okay, so
Okay.
who's gonna do the motion?
Gary will make the motion.
Gary's
I
making the
will-
motion.
I
2
will-
seconds.
Okay, exact
Wait a
wording
minute, Let
of
me
the
give you the
motion.
motion. Okay.
Huh?
Let me give you the motion before you ask for a second.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm waiting.
I make a motion that I will send out the list of all of the current members on the private Facebook page so that we can identify and clarify membership
You're okay.
for all of them, and subsequently remove those who do not want to be member,
Active members, I think.
active members. Now is there a second?
Specify how they'll be
Okay.
contacted.
Can I take that just a little bit further possibly? What
Okay.
about people who want to join?
That's separate. That's separate right now. All we're doing right now
Okay.
is taking the current list that we have and clarifying it by calling them or whatever. So we notify everybody and either dump them or keep them on the list. If there's people that want to join, then they have to be referred to Jim because Jim's the membership chairman. Okay. They refer to Jim. Jim gets the application done, gets that out to us to make the decisions, and we go from there. We've got a process for that.
Right. Okay, so
As you
I
said-
second the motion. Do I have
Okay.
to say the whole
I'm
thing?
not ready yet to vote.
Oh, okay.
as we do that list going out to everyone, do we want to go ahead and assign Gary, you're doing these 5, Margie, you're doing these 5. So as you send that list out to us, we know who we have to contact.
Yes, I'll do that.
Okay, that should be part of the motion then.
Okay.
Now do the second.
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, pass.
It's disappearing.
Oh.
Parts of it.
Hey, is there any other old business?
Other than new, is it new biz or still old biz still?
Well, let's go to new business. There's no other old business I know of. So let's go to new
Okay.
business.
As far as some new biz, D. Oliphant, with the Kiwanis of Danville. They would like to have an appreciation dinner for us, either in February or March. I know it's with the pandemic and everything, it's still hard to do, but they said that they can get us separated in that big conference room that they had us in the last time. And that we could still have a meeting and they could have a luncheon for us. Don't know what everybody else's thoughts are. I'd like to know. So I can maybe get with her and see what she would like to do.
I'd lean towards March.
Yeah.
Lean more towards March.
Yeah, it's leaning towards March. More
Okay.
vaccines will be out by then, and
Yeah. Would know.
And
we need
it's
to
a
do that.
little bit less worrisome in March. I agree. And like I said, she can get us separated in that room.
You need to congratulate Dee because she's a lieutenant governor for Kiwanis right now.
Ooh,
Oh.
Wow. She's a good person.
Yes.
Is that all the new
So-
business we have?
So should I
I do have
make it
another
for her
item.
then?
What?
Rick,
Yes, I was gonna say, should I get with her then and say, go ahead and set something up for March? Towards the
I
end of
would.
March?
I would.
yeah, I think that was the
Okay.
consensus.
All right, should we have our meeting at that particular time too?
We might as well. I mean,
We could have it there at the place and hopefully everybody can attend.
I agree.
I agree.
Yeah, I
Have
agree.
to do the motion thing.
All right. Does it really need a motion?
format, Rick.
Yeah, you have to.
I'd like to make a
right?
motion that,
We don't need emotions on that. Just get the date and then we'll go from there.
okay, I will send the dates.
Okay.
Another item probably under new business, when I was looking through the expense reports and stuff, I see donations. Are we giving these people any type of form with our ID number when they make the donations? So they can
Yes.
deduct them from their taxes?
Yes, we have a letter. We have a letter that we put together, or at least a form. And then, Rick, I know you've been using that, Rick or Gloria, for these cash donations or check donations, whatever.
Yes, an appreciation letter is what we've been sending out.
But does it also have our tax numbers? Because they'll
Yes.
need that for the
Yes.
deduction.
Yes. If you need
Okay.
that, we can send that to you.
I don't just right now. I just want to make sure we were covering that base.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Any other new business?
I've just got a question. Are they gonna, be discussed in any type of Santa schools before March? I know,
As of right now, no.
I know they've already, got one going on in, that's gonna be going on in Branson. And
What
same,
month?
the same guy that did, our Santa school here.
Okay, if you'd like for me to talk about that, I have some information.
At the Gordon one?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
coming up in Branson and, oh, I forget what the date was, but I said they're starting to schedule Santa schools, so.
Okay, but there is some caveat to that. That's in July. I actually reached out because I knew that we had said we weren't going to discuss this till March, but then it was put on an agenda for today. And you guys were saying you wanted to move forward with the Santa school on our Facebook page. So I contacted Robert to ask about that because he's the one that's scheduled to do that class in Branson. He said that is with several, I don't know if you want to call them restrictions or whatever. That
Protocols.
that he would only do it if he had had the vaccine, and he would only do it. This is what they know. This isn't on their website, but that there had to be enough of the people that had had the vaccine in there too, to make it where he would go there. And that was for, I think, the middle towards the end of July. He said right now he's thinking about, later in the fall, as far as he was concerned. As far as him like scheduling schools, you know what I'm saying? I actually have the information, but it's on my phone, which is where I'm at right now doing this.
That's the Branson date right there.
Yeah, the Branson date is July 15th to the 18th. But it also says for more information, class schedule, and to see past things, you have to contact them. So that is not it. It's out there, but it's not really a confirmed thing.
So his saying that in order to go to one of them, you've got to have the vaccine.
He said there just had to be a majority. He's not going to go into some place where nobody's had the vaccine, in other words.
But plus he
Same
wants to have
thing,
the
you gotta have the
vaccine too.
vaccine before he comes.
He wants to have the vaccine before he travels to come.
And percentage has to.
Yeah. I mean, he knows that most people that are involved with these are probably going to be in the groups that could get it. He doesn't want to, and I don't blame him. He doesn't want to go into a place where nobody's had a vaccine. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it'd just be like going into whatever, because he probably isn't planning on wearing a mask because of the way he teaches. So, I mean, I don't know. That's just, I don't know that you get anybody to say that they would be willing to do that. Maybe you would. There's probably somebody out there.
Maybe in March, we would be closer to knowing
Yeah,
who's be vaccinated and who's not.
Yeah.
Because has any of you guys been vaccinated yet?
Nope.
Well, Thursday.
Larry's supposed to, right?
I don't want to be.
Let's see if they've got enough
The way
vaccine.
my feelings is, and I mean, I don't have against anybody else that's getting it, but my feelings is they come up with the vaccine too quick. They don't know what the after effects are going to be. So I'm just going to wait a while, because that's just me.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
But what I'm
And like I said, I don't have anything against anybody else getting the vaccination. I mean, if they want to, they should. It's
Right.
just, my feelings, they just come up with it too quick without researching what the after effects is going to be.
Yeah, I volunteered to be a test subject.
well, as far as I'm kind of concerned, I mean, and I have kind of a different kind of feeling, because we kind of know what a lot of the effects of having the virus is. So I guess that's what pushes me towards wanting the vaccine.
Well, then see, like over here in Illinois, they are very, I mean, compared to Illinois, Indiana is very loose.
Yeah, they are.
So,
Well, you guys are struggling there in Illinois right now, right? You guys are all in the red zone.
well, right now they got the restaurants open again. I mean, whenever they, you never know one day the next, but they do, you can't even get in a place without a mask on.
Yep.
I mean, they are very adamant about the mask rules over here. Even part of my problem at the mall this year, because the mall didn't want to go buy the Illinois mandate. And, I told them I wouldn't go in unless they did. So that lasted about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But like I said, I give
I
them
still think March is a better time to revisit the Santa school.
Okay, we'll revisit in March.
Yeah, that's what I think, but
I
whatever.
agree with that.
Yes.
But what,
I
you know,
mean-
whatever we just, whatever you guys decide's fine. It just, you know, I just wanted to bring it up to find out what was going on with it.
Yeah, no, I think that, I think that's, we should be discussing it. It can be an ongoing discussion. And, you know, like as far as how getting somebody to come and teach a school, you know, you gotta have, I mean, if it's somebody wants to check with somebody else, that's fine too. But that's, you know, like I said, he just sent me the message. I got thinking about it and I thought, since we were going to discuss it, I sent him a text early this morning and he responded right actually as we got on here, because they're 3 hours different. And he just said that he was signed up for the one in Branson, but they had to, you know, he wasn't going to go there definitely if he hadn't had the vaccine. And
Right.
because I mean, he's, you know, and he'd have to fly there and everything else. So I totally understand that. And then he said that he, you know, he didn't say he wouldn't go if everybody didn't have the vaccine. He just wanted to have an
He wants the
idea.
vaccine himself before he goes.
Yeah.
And I can understand that. I mean, you never know who the people you're there with have been around. I mean,
Well, that's what he said, you know,
Yeah.
and he figures if a majority of the people, we're in a group where we probably would have access to it, you know what I'm saying? So if the majority of the people have it, or, you know, then he doesn't have to worry as much about himself as he would if nobody had, you
Yeah.
know, had the
Yes.
vaccine. So,
Yes, and then it goes to all those different states of all those people that are there.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's good that he has a protocol set up.
Yeah, I don't think that we would get that many people traveling to come to a school either. I mean, like I just read on the Santa family reunion thing this last few days ago, that a lot of people, she said, make your hotel reservations, but she understands that people aren't signing up until they know if they can get a vaccine. A lot of people are feeling that way.
exactly, because if it goes through, then they're going to put it off to next year. You don't get your money back.
Mhm.
Right.
So that's why I haven't signed up. You know, I've been dragging my feet about it.
Right.
Too. So,
But I mean, so that goes to show you that if people aren't, a lot of people, if they're not going to get the vaccine, aren't going to go and travel to these schools and stuff. I don't think, you
Right.
know.
Right. I don't think so either.
Okay.
So,
Okay. So I got it down to revisit in March.
Any other new business?
is everybody buying any toys if they get out? Since we're
Got a
not
bag out in
having
my
any
garage.
meetings? Yeah, I mean, I bought some after the holidays that were on the clearance thing and got some before that too, actually. So I'm hoping for a meeting so I can move this stuff out.
You got one in March. So you're good on March.
Yeah. Yeah. We haven't been to the garage where the toys are stored lately, so we have a lot of work that we need to even do over there, you know, list all the toys and by the ages and stuff. But again, I'm not going in the dead of February when it's 25 below to do that. I'm not doing it.
I don't blame you there. Well, and like you and Gloria and I had a phone call the other day and we were talking about, I'm trying, when I purchase something, I'm trying to get something that's not real, just now, something, you know, something that's going to be longevity is something, you know, just not here today and gone tomorrow
Right.
type of toy.
More of a classic
Right.
Yeah.
toy,
More
like a wooden soldier.
yeah, like classic
Right.
stuff.
I mean, girls are always going to want baby dolls. Boys are always going to want cars and trucks, stuff like
Yeah.
that. But yeah. Yeah.
Irons.
And along with that, Rick wants ice cream.
Yes.
Ice cream maker.
I do have something to say is I've had some people come to me and that breaks my heart. There's several families that their house burnt completely down and their kids didn't have, and they didn't have anything for Christmas. And asked if I could help, and I don't know how I could help on something like that. And I don't know if that's something that we're leaning to, or if it's just a complete disaster of a neighborhood, but I think it's one step at a time.
Well,
some
I
people.
feel if it's a house fire, and here in Indiana, we should help them out a little bit. If the kids don't have no toys, we got toys. That's what the toys are for.
Right.
They lost everything. They lost everything. And there's 2 kids. I didn't know how, it was too late in December when they told me about it. And I don't know the family myself. It's just a photographer that used to be it. They know. So
I would have thought somebody would step up for that. You know what I'm saying? That gets out pretty quick usually. But I don't.
I would think their community would step up and help
Yeah.
out. I mean, I don't know, but.
Well, I think
But I don't object if we want to do that,
I think we need to follow up and see, if the kids don't have anything, we got a toy bank. That's what the toy bank's for.
Yeah.
True.
Give the kids some stuff. So let's.
True.
I
And
mean,
then
I thought about it. I thought about it before the holidays, with things being rough for everybody. We've got this stuff, and I hate the thought kind of it sitting in a storage.
Right.
When if there's children out there that kind of need something, although we had our plan, as far as what we were doing, but.
Right. And honestly, if we want to recycle the toys, like we said, so they don't get old, it would be a good thing to do too. So Rick, maybe you can check and see where they're at now.
Yeah, the disaster's a disaster, so.
Yeah.
whether it be for the
Yes.
whole town or for a family. And
Yes.
a fireman, whenever that goes, that does take everything. You just.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
just like a hurricane.
Rick, why don't you follow up on that?
If
Sorry.
they have a church group or something that's helping out the family, should we maybe not just contact the church group to see if they need this additional help with toys?
That'd be a good idea, because
Rather
just
than
like
go
when we
straight
went
to the
down to
family, 'cause
southern
they'll take
Indiana, we worked through down there, you went down ahead and found out who we work with down there and
yeah.
what the family needs down there. So that's a good idea.
Or
Bottom
the
line
disaster is that,
you need to do a little follow-up on it. And if there is still a need there, then we can do something. If it's
Right.
been taken care of by, the community or whatever, that's in church or whatever, then we're out of it. But if there's still a need, then by all means, we ought to step in and help out.
Right. So
Yeah.
Rick, you can check on that with the photographer, right?
Yeah, her name is
Okay.
Sarah Neese.
Yeah,
Right.
and our toy donation shouldn't necessarily be something we give them out right away after they've had their disaster. They've got to readjust to a new home,
Right.
or a new
Yeah.
life.
Right. So while we're on the toy thing, so like when we do hand these toys out, like if this family does still need toys and we get these toys and we hand them out, do we wrap them?
No.
No,
No.
I would say no.
Okay. I was just curious.
they did, I think some of the Texas, when they are doing it, I think they normally let the family come in and kind of pick out things, you know what I'm saying? They
Same
put
thing we did
toys
in
out
Henryville.
on the
Okay.
table.
Okay.
That's what we did down in Henryville.
And also, do we still have, at one time, I know we had some odds and ends of clothing and that.
I think Rick donated those to
yeah,
the.
we donated all
places at our
all
class.
the clothing to Camp Canby.
That makes sense. It's hard to
Yes.
keep that. And I mean,
Yeah.
but I'm just checking. That's all.
Yeah.
Yes.
We just had through Kiwanis had a Operation Toy Box here in Montgomery County, and at Christmas time we collected from 23 different locations. But what we did is through the Youth Service Bureau had families sign up through them, and we had 154 kids that the parents were able to come through, pick out toys for them all and things like that.
Mhm.
But even with that, we've got probably about 1,000 toys left. that we are using in the county. We've got a committee that's looking at, okay, DCS, for example, do you need something to give the kids when you go in there, and other churches or other things like that. And we're going in with those. So we've got a committee that's handling that. But again, that's only into Montgomery County, Indiana.
That's a good idea.
Okay, any other new business?
Well, there is. And it's one of the reasons for this meeting.
Elections.
Elections of officers.
Of officers.
Oh, okay.
How are we going about this as far as re-electing Don? Or do we get ayes and nays? What? I don't know.
Well, being that we don't have nobody running against nobody, we'll just do a simple, throw it out there, and if everybody's in favor, at least for
First thing you have to do is open the floor for nominations. If there are no nominations, then you need a motion to accept the ballot, and that takes care of it.
Okay. So Dawn, are you opening the floor for nominations?
I don't, the chairman
No,
has to open
the
the floor.
president has to do that.
I'm opening the floor for nominations.
Oh, sorry.
Don Road.
Like to nominate Don Reckwig to be back onto the board.
Somebody needs a second.
Wayne
Do we
said
have
he
any
seconded.
second?
He did.
I second that.
Wayne.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I already seconded it.
Okay, since this is recording, I'm not writing all this down because this is too much to write down. Okay,
Since we've had a list of these nominees already submitted, could we not just close the additional enrollment for nominees and then accept the ballot as issued?
That's correct.
Well, we do have one other nominee.
Yeah, we're going to have one other nominee after we do this, because Gary's going to be moved to treasurer, and we're going to have an opening on the board.
So that would
And
not,
I'd like to nominate Margie to be back onto the board in place of Gary Bueling.
I second it. Do I second it?
Yeah, you can.
What are you
Yeah.
going back
Okay.
on?
All in favor?
Just a board.
Aye.
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 Okay.
I guess I should have asked Marge too if that was okay.
I guess so.
You can't, you don't ask.
Okay, hold on, because
Yeah.
she's fulfilling the final 2 years of my board seat, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so you need to make sure that that's identified, that she's going to fulfill the 2 years of the board seat. So her expiration will still be 23,
Okay.
and Don's will be 24.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you are impeached.
No, no.
Yes, you are. You can't run for office again now,
I can, but I don't know.
but you can't once you.
And next year for the election, the only one coming up would be Ken Murphy.
Okay.
well, then I move that we close nominations and accept the board ballot as provided.
I second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Now, that doesn't complete the
Any
election.
opposed?
That just accepted the ballot.
Okay.
Mhm.
So now I believe the president needs to open the voting.
Okay, I'm going to open the voting.
I'll say it then.
And do we want to take it as an
Do we
individual?
want to take, do we want to take the nominations as nominated and vote for these officers?
Do we have to take these as an individual vote on each individual person, or can we accept the ballot and vote the ballot?
It's a full
If you've
ballot.
accepted the ballot, then that's all you need. You just need to vote on that
Okay.
as,
Okay, all in favor of voting for the ballot?
Aye.
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 Okay. Motion or ballot carries then. Officers have been elected.
Did you ask for nays?
No,
No, he doesn't.
no names.
Okay, any nays?
No names.
No nays.
Okay, then the ballot's been accepted. Officers have been reelected. All right, is there anything else we need to talk about?
Is the meeting over yet? I do have something.
Margie, you and I need to meet to get that. We're gonna transfer the bank to a bank that will earn us some interest. So we'll need to get, I guess you can just close that thing out and just get a check.
I'll have to find out if Gloria needs to go too or something because of the, plus,
Yeah,
like I told you, you have to have an appointment to go to our banks now. Our lobbies aren't open.
Okay, well,
So,
get the appointment.
Gloria's retired.
Yeah,
I mean, because she's on there too, so I don't
Yes.
really know.
we'll give them a
If
call
I-
and find out
Well,
Yeah, I'll call and find out.
what needs to be done.
Okay.
Okay, is there anything else? Jim, I know you said you had something.
Yeah, but it's not official with the meeting.
Okay.
So
Okay,
the discussion after.
okay. One thing we do need,
Meeting.
one thing we need to talk about, Gary was talking to me, Tim Edder's name is on some of these documents. And we
Yeah.
need to get his name off these documents. He's on there
Yeah.
for the,
Tim is shown on the letter of incorporation for the association or for the Indianapolis or Indiana Santa Claus Society. You know, we need to remedy that issue. I don't know how we do it or whatever, but we need to get that fixed. So his name is off of there and it's just Owen and Gloria.
Yeah, I know his address was on a lot of stuff too.
yes, we need,
So we probably need to get that rectified also. Oh, and you changed the one, right?
yeah,
Didn't you change some?
the
Yeah.
501c is it's got my address.
Okay.
How about the IBRBS? Did you get that changed?
No, I
talked
haven't. I'm
to them.
I gotta get with Tom Carmody tomorrow anyway about the membership. So I'm gonna talk to him about that at that time.
Okay. Is there any other business?
I will make sure I will send out an email to everybody in the Indiana Santa Claus Society to let them know about March and the date. And I'll also let you know from Sarah Niece if she knows anything else about these people that had their children and them that lost their home.
Okay. Are we gonna try to have this meeting on a Saturday or a Sunday in March?
Didn't we have it on a Saturday last time?
It was on Saturday.
I think it was on a Saturday.
And I think it'd be up to them since they're
Yeah,
giving free meal, I guess.
Yeah.
as far as that legal paperwork, Gary, it's set up that way. I'm wondering what the legal steps are, whether it has to be removed or the fact that he's no longer a member and he has to be replaced by somebody else, you know.
Yeah, we can
It's a legal
check
question.
there. Owen, do you want to do that or?
I can look
I mean,
into
it
it.
might be that you don't have to remove it because he's just no longer, I don't know.
Yeah,
Well, what we can do, we always contact the state about it and ask them on that corporation stuff.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
See what they say, and then we go from there.
right.
Are you gonna do that, Owen?
I can do it, yeah.
Okay.
Meeting's over though, so we need to make a motion to end the meeting, correct?
No, you
Yep.
don't. If there's no further business, you close the meeting.
Okay, if there's no other business, meeting's closed.
Chairman asks if there's any other business. If there isn't, nobody has anything to bring in front of the meeting, he just adjourns the meeting.
Is there any other business for the meeting?
Already closed.
Meeting's adjourned.
So now it's just social time.
Yeah, meeting's adjourned. So Jim, go ahead with what you got.
Looks like the chair down south's not gonna go to a Hoosier this time.
Oh,
I've been contacted on a recommendation for a gentleman.
For what?
He's out of North Carolina.
oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
For where?
The Holiday World position,
Oh, wow.
Jim Yelling's place. He was nominated, actually, he was inducted into the Hall of Fame last year. The Ron Campbell.
Uh,
Out of North Carolina.
Wow.
I told him, yeah, he's got a good background. He's 50 years as a Santa, and he is in the Hall of Fame, but that's also a downfall because Owen, you and I both know that they don't want Santas known in that area.
Yeah,
And his picture and names would be just down the block.
yeah.
And I pretty much told him that too, and then I sent him a message and says, you realize North Carolina, Indiana, you got to take care of living expenses too. But anyway, it looks like it's going to a non-Hoosier this year.
Hmm.
oh,
That's sad.
That is
Gloria and
That
I
is-
watched on TV.
not confirmed yet, so throw names in the hat, people. Contact
Well,
us.
I contacted them the other day.
What
Okay.
an opportunity.
Well, no, I talked to Amanda the other day, and right now they're still in the air. They don't know what they're going to do. For
Yeah, they
Santa.
don't know for sure what they're going to do, but they
Yeah, they
did.
may not have Santa this year yet. 'cause
Yeah,
of COVID.
I know one person that Ron did really dirty on a contract, so I do know that he did somebody dirty on a contract with an agent, so.
Could I
Gloria
get
and I watched a television show about remodeling people's homes in Santa Claus, Indiana. And they actually put a Christmas tree in front of the church that's going to be there, that's going to stay there.
Yeah.
What show was that, Glo?
I think it was just a news thing, wasn't it? I forget, but
No, it was on House Center. It was like on HGTV. We saw it.
Which
Oh.
church?
but yeah,
Um,
the tree
Right
looked
there
nice.
right there at the post office.
Museum.
Up by the museum? Okay, well, that makes
Yeah.
sense to be up there. I was gonna say over by the Catholic church. Why would they put one there? But okay.
Yeah, actually, Putty and Brian was on one of those real briefly. And they had a Santa, and it was a gentleman I don't really know, but I know of him. And he was remodeling some people's house.
Correct.
Oh, that's right. He was the contractor, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a
Yes.
contractor.
Yes, okay. Now I remember. But yeah, they put a tree up. It looked like the walkway towards the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there, Jim, where the big statue is.
Yeah, okay. That would make sense to put a tree up there. Didn't they have one though?
I don't think so.
No, okay.
Anybody else got anything you want to talk about?
Oh, do we have anything?
So I do think that's sad though. So do we contact somebody and tell them that we
Anybody
think that
that's
it should be a Hoosier Santa?
Anybody that's interested needs to contact Amanda Ellsworth.
Okay.
Okay.
She's the director of entertainment at Holiday World.
Too old.
And if
Don't
it's
want
not,
a full-time job back.
say what, Larry?
I said, too old. I don't want a full-time job back.
Well, I've already contacted about being the days off Santa again. So
It can be a rough job when the heat
Yeah.
gets to it.
It can.
Even though you're only doing 3 shows a day, but you've got 3 shows a day plus your photo shoots and your outside time.
Mhm.
It can be rough on us older guys.
So they told you they didn't know if they were even gonna have one. Owen,
Yeah,
is that
they
what
don't,
you
yeah,
said?
they don't know if they're gonna have one, sure yet. They don't know what's going on with COVID yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure what they were
I
doing.
think, I think this year is going to be a lot like last year. So
I
think
agree with Larry. I think this year is definitely gonna be like last year.
Yeah, I'd hate to give up a job to go there and then,
Oh,
Right.
absolutely.
Right.
But, and that's going to be a shame for them too, because this is their 75th anniversary this year.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
That was
Huh.
the one year I tried to convince mommy to let me go down there and play.
Well, I enjoyed seeing your picture on the billboards going around the interstate on 465.
Yeah, they're still using some of those pictures and stuff.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
And that's on a 5-year thing that they can do that 5 years beyond when I leave.
We're gonna miss seeing you down there again this year, Jim.
Yeah, I enjoy
We're
those
gonna be going down
get-togethers.
there this year.
You are?
Yeah, I think Dorothy and the girls is planning it.
Yeah, I'd check with the park and see when they're going to do their big celebration. That'll be the time to get there. I imagine they'll be doing stuff all summer long, but at some point they're going to have a big celebration during the summer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mrs. Cook was even on that show that we watched, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. How would she look?
She looks,
She's
she looks good for her age, honestly.
Yeah.
She was moving around and everything. She was getting along just fine.
Good.
How old is she now, Jim? She's older than I am. I know that.
Oh yeah.
I think she's like about 88 or something like that, I think,
Yeah,
right?
I know she's
Yeah.
almost 90.
Yeah.
She's a lot older than I thought she was. She gets around really well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, she's older than what you think. She gets around, looks better than what her age is for sure.
Yeah.
You
Well,
say you have
speaking
your
of
appointment,
old
Larry, this
age,
week?
But
Larry,
I
Larry,
say,
you have
speaking
your
of old
appointment.
age, I gotta go to the bathroom.
yeah, Thursday is my appointment for my vaccine. If you're
Where are you
over
getting it
70,
done at?
the one I'm getting it done is at the Riley downtown.
Oh, okay.
It's on that campus. It's not at Riley, but it's on that campus.
Right. Right. They haven't got to my age group yet.
I have an appointment.
When's your appointment?
My appointment's for the 1st of February. That's next week.
I'm very nervous about it, but I'm even more nervous about getting COVID.
I'm not nervous about getting the vaccine.
No, I'm not either.
No.
He said, I'll be a test rat. You guys can see if I'm still living next week.
Well, my
That's not
mother-in-law's
funny.
had it. My mother-in-law's had the vaccine. My father-in-law, my aunt and grandmother's both had it. I mean, they're doing perfect with it.
My daughter had it.
Yeah, our daughter's had it also, so she works in healthcare, and they're doing great with it. So I'm not worried about it.
I mean, it's just like we were talking this morning. There's one of our photographers is always putting everything she can negative online about stuff and reporting every death that occurs after somebody has it. And they haven't proved that any of them are caused by it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's just a matter
You're
of,
naysayers no matter what.
yeah.
Well, I know somebody that did get it and they did fine with the first shot, but the second shot, they got really, really sick on the second shot. But I mean, sometimes you get sick when you get shots. I mean, it's just,
Had
Yeah.
that person had COVID or no?
no.
No.
Our test here will be my mother's 100. She's getting her shot if she hasn't already had it.
No, my grandmother's 100. She had hers Thursday. She's doing great.
You know, I think it's just the person, you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of, you know, every person's different, just like every person's experience with the COVID's different, you know? You can have older people that have it and get along fine and younger people that have it and passed away from it. So it's like, you know, there's no rhyme or reason to it.
No.
So how did everybody's season go this year?
Excellent.
Our two
That was
things we
short.
did.
Well,
Yeah, one season.
cut way back.
I
Mark
had a
picked
good,
up a
I had
couple
a
new
good
things.
season.
I like.
Very limited.
Yeah.
That's us. Very limited.
I liked having a Christmas for a change.
It was
Oh.
kind of nice to be home for Christmas and have our trees up and stuff that we haven't done for a while, you know. But
Yeah, Rick just flew out to California. Hi, Rick.
Hey, honestly,
He's in California now.
I had a really good season.
Why?
I go ahead and be Santa Claus as Santa Claus. The first session that I had a 6-foot desk, plastic screen, face shield. First child came in, come running around the desk, jumped in my arms. Second child came in, he ran around the other side of the desk, jumped in my arms. So I just told everybody, please, if you're sick or if your child's sick or you're sick, please don't come. I'll make it up to you. And I had 4 people call and said that they couldn't make it. And I made 3 photo sessions back up and a virtual session with them. And my season was just as good as it's always been. I love kids, and I know I took a big chance, and I probably shouldn't have taken that chance, but the people all come to me and said they needed this very badly to see Santa Claus.
Rick, you're not the only one, because up in Chicago, I was known as the underground Santa this year. Well, 99% of the time I didn't wear a mask. We did regular Santa. And
I had one
everything
child.
by appointment. Everything went by appointment. We didn't have nobody sick there, so.
Yeah,
You
I
know
had
what,
one
Owen?
family- Go ahead.
He didn't. Oh, and he didn't turn off the recording, so you were recorded saying that.
Yeah, I did a lot of driveway visits. I did about 4 or 5 days. That's all we did with Constant in the area, around about a 70-mile area of Bloomington here. The different ones, children, because it was all from the campground, and the campground owner wanted to know if I wanted to do it. And I said, sure. So that's what I did for about 5 days. We went around to different homes, pulled in the driveway, and the kids got to come out, talk to Santa, and then go back in. And you know, I had fun doing that. That was stuff that I did back before the Bass Pro and mall days, and found out how much I really missed it. So I said, this next year, I don't know whether I'll do the mall, Bass Pro, or what, or go back to doing this, because it was a lot of fun just doing that. So
I spent about 4.5 hours for the fire trucks and stuff riding around in town, visiting the various, additions and that, so the kids and the parents could come out and wave and hoop and holler. And
I had to be
one of
cold.
my commercial ones had me come in and they videoed, I don't know, must have been at least 50 video appearances that they were going to send out to the kids that they normally had in. So
but Dorothy wouldn't
I
let
saw
me
Wayne
put
in a
the top down on the convertible till we got about a block away, and then she let me put the top down.
saw Wayne in a fire truck too.
yeah,
We did the fire truck.
that was I don't care to do that again.
Did you guys do the Frankfurt? Margie, did you and Wayne do Frankfurt?
Uh-huh.
The fire truck, yeah.
That was not really a lot of fun, to be honest with you.
Why?
It was fun to see the people be excited about it, but you tell them why.
Just because of the wires, the electrical wires.
Electrical wires, because they've never done that. So here you are on top of the fire truck, standing up in the lift thing, and you're having to do this duck all the time for keep your head from getting cut off from the wires or the limbs poking you or pulling your wig off. I was hanging on.
Once you got hooked on a wire, they weren't going to know about it, so you're gone. Right? You would be dead because they wouldn't know. I mean,
and it was pretty dang cold that day too. We did it. And we were out there for about 2.5, 3 hours.
So they
It
put you
was,
in the basket, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
With the
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
we did a little better than that because it's so hard even in a regular fire truck to be seen, and that we put a pickup in the row with a, what do you want to call it, a bar seat in it that I could lean against, and swivel, it had a swivel seat, so it's really great because you could easily deal with both sides of the street, you know, without
Oh, yeah.
moving your feet around. It
Yeah,
worked
this
well. It
was,
was,
I said, I wish that they would have, I told one of the firemen, I said, when I got up on top, I had to climb the ladder in my long dress to get up on top. And then I had to walk the length of the fire truck up to the front of it from the back and get in that little bucket. And I said, oh, I wish you had a video of this because I guarantee you this would be something everybody would like to see this. It was like
look at
quite
the bright side. You didn't have to crawl up that ladder like I do when I investigate fires and we take pictures from the top down.
Yeah,
It's a lot farther up.
yeah. It was not, it wasn't great, but it was fun for the people, you know, they liked it. But I think, what was the temperature? It was only about 30 degrees that day. So you're up there on top, you know, and they're going down the street.
If they don't see any people, they'll speed up.
If they don't see people, they'll speed up. So then it gets even colder. But
Yep.
How was the Zoom meetings with Susan Lorimer?
we didn't do that.
Larry.
Larry did.
I'd have to go with Susan. That's what the thing up here at the top. Well, let's do it this way. Because that's my virtual visit. It made me about 20% of what I normally make during the season. So, I mean, but I got to do the season that way. That's the thing. And I was the heart-to-heart Santa. I had that first, and I told her if she wanted to use it, she could use it too. So our visits were called Heart-to-Heart with Santa. She added a with to her website name. And so and I would end each session then with one thing I got to tell you is that Santa loves you. And so always put the heart in the heart-to-heart Santa. And I'd always end my sessions with that is Santa loves you, and do the heart with the sign.
That's you, I think.
Well, folks, I gotta go, so I'll catch you later.
All right,
Yeah.
John.
Bye, John.
Bye.
John.
Yeah, you start to
See you later. Take care, everybody.
Bye, Jim.
Yeah, I got to go too. I got to drive
Yeah,
over
I
to.
gotta take off. Well, we'll see you guys in March.
All right.
Good seeing you all.
Well,
Yeah. Good seeing you
Good
guys.
seeing everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Roads are getting slick, so let's go.
All right. Hey, let me see Janet.
She's not there.
She's there. Hi,
There she is.
Janet.
Yeah, he tried to get my tablet to work, but has some difficulty with it. So he's got to work on it for next time I can sit in. So I just came in here and sat beside him.
How you
I
feel?
wrote
How
you down as being here.
You doing okay?
Oh yeah, I'm doing good. Working all the time, and 1 day or 2 days off. I have Friday and Sunday off. You know, usually work Saturday, and in May we're going to Myrtle Beach. At the end of on 21st, we're going to.
You got another guest here.
We got another guest here.
There's Rufus.
Yeah,
Elvis here.
What's his name? Rufus?
Elvis. This is Elvis.
Elvis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys. When we get off here, I got things I gotta take care of here. So,
yeah. Okay.
all right. Talk to you guys later.
Bye,
All right.
guys.
see you
Bye.
later.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.